Seja muito bem-vindo de volta ao nosso canal. Hoje temos mais uma história incrível para você treinar o seu inglês de forma divertida e eficaz. Se você quer melhorar o seu ouvido e a sua fala, está no lugar certo. Preparamos um material especial que você pode baixar com o texto, tradução, vocabulário e frases de exemplo. O link está aqui na descrição do vídeo. Agora, sem mais enrolação, vamos começar o texto de hoje. Vamos lá.
The Journey. Tom Smith was a kind young man. He needed a job but couldn't get one. Many wanted employment, but there weren't enough positions. Tom felt down because he never had money for new clothes or the movies. When he was little, Tom dreamed of being a footballer. He excelled in football and tennis as well. He enjoyed all sports, but others were even better. Now, Tom had a fresh idea. Maybe he could find work in a sports store. That would make him happy, and he'd earn money. But it was only an idea. Nothing came of it. He searched hard for employment. He checked the newspapers every day and sent applications. He wrote many letters, but no one hired him. One day he spotted an ad in the paper about a fair in the park near his home. That seems fun, he thought. It's next Saturday. I should go. Yes, I'll go. I have no plans for the weekend, and it won't be expensive. On Saturday, Tom walked to the park and bought a fair entry. It was a warm summer day. The sky was clear and the park looked beautiful. Colorful flowers covered it, blue, yellow, and red. Tom felt happy seeing them. The fair was entertaining as well. There were crowds and a variety of games. Tom played some, won a basket of fruit, and a book on sports. Then he got an ice cream, as he felt hot and thirsty. I'm having a great time, he thought. He sat down eating his ice cream. What should I do now? Suddenly he noticed bold letters. Madame Zelda sees the future. Want to know your destiny? Come in and meet Madame Zelda. Tom Smith thought for a while. Should I go in? He considered. Why not? I'm not scared of the future. It might be intriguing. Yes, I'll go in and see Madame Zelda. So he stepped inside. It was very dark. An elderly woman with silver hair and a warm smile greeted Tom. Hello, young man, she said. Take a seat, and I'll reveal your future. Tom sat as the woman observed cards on her table. Pick 3 cards, she instructed. Tom chose and handed them to her. She examined them for a long time. Then she spoke. Her smile vanished. Now listen, she said. I must warn you of something vital. Do not travel next Friday. Take a trip then, and you won't arrive. Something will block your way. Remember, I can say nothing else. Be careful, young man. Tom exited the tent. The sun burned on his skin. He was out of cash and ready to head home. I'm not scared, he thought. I don't travel. I won't go anywhere next Friday. Every day is the same. I have no job. I stay home. But on Thursday, Tom received a letter. It was a response to one of his applications. There was a job in a city 30 kilometers away. It was in a sports store. The employer wanted to see Tom the following day. Tom felt overjoyed. I'll need to take a train, he thought. I can't walk 30 kilometers. Suddenly, he recalled the old woman's warning and felt uneasy. Don't travel next Friday. she advised him. But what can I do? Tom worried. I can't miss this chance. It means too much. I'll board the train tomorrow. What can an old woman possibly know? Nothing. Yet he felt uncertain and barely slept that night. The next morning was Friday, and Tom went to the station. He bought a ticket and boarded the train. An elderly man sat beside Tom. His face showed wisdom beneath his white hair. He had a weak leg, and Tom pitied him. The train moved through the countryside. A waiter passed with snacks. The old man bought a sandwich, then smiled at Tom and said, "Are you thirsty? I brought some tea. Would you like some?" He poured a cup and handed it to Tom. He's generous, Tom thought. I really like him. He grinned and replied, "Thank you, I'm Tom Smith. Traveling far?" But the man couldn't reply. A sudden loud noise came and the train halted. What had happened? The passengers were alarmed. They peered out but saw nothing. "Don't worry," Tom assured his new acquaintance. "I'll check. It might be an accident. Wait here and you'll be fine." The old man nodded. "Thanks, young man," he said. "I will stay. My legs are weak." Tom found the conductor. "What's wrong?" he inquired. "Why have we stopped?" The conductor frowned. "There's a large tree blocking the track. We must remove it, but it will take time. This is where your journey ends. You'll need to get off and walk." "Walk where?" Tom asked. The conductor consulted his map. "There's a village nearby. You can rest there and perhaps find a diner. I have to remain with the train. I'm sorry for the delay, but you'll get a refund." Tom sighed. "Money isn't what matters. I truly needed that job." He felt defeated. Tom didn't mention the job to the elderly man, but helped him off the train, carrying his case to the village. "Thank you," the old man said. "I know this is heavy. There's a laptop inside with lots of papers." Tom smiled. "It's fine," he said, though inside he felt crushed. "I was foolish," he thought. "I ignored the old woman, but she was right. I lost my job chance." The old man noticed Tom's sorrow and asked, "What's wrong, young man?" So Tom explained his failed job opportunity. Then something odd happened. The old man smiled and then he laughed. Why laugh? Tom didn't know. He felt a bit offended. The man was his friend, but this was a terrible day for Tom. It was not a joke. Tom felt too bitter to smile. The old man noticed and stopped laughing. Then he said, "Listen, Tom, and don't worry. I'm a wealthy businessman. I own several sports stores, and I need a bright worker for my newest branch, my biggest store. Will you work for me? I saw your kindness on the train. You're perfect for it. What's your answer?" "This is amazing," Tom beamed. "This is the best day of my life, not the worst."
E assim chegamos ao final do texto de hoje. Espero que você tenha aprendido bastante. E se quiser reforçar o aprendizado, não se esqueça de ouvir o texto novamente, agora com a tradução em mãos e depois mais uma vez sem a tradução. Isso vai fazer toda a diferença no seu progresso. E agora, Eu tenho um convite especial para você que está se preparando para uma viagem internacional e sente aquele frio na barriga só de pensar na entrevista com o oficial da imigração, ou em como se virar fora do seu país. Ou talvez você queira destravar seu inglês para situações do dia a dia. Se esse é o seu caso, temos a solução perfeita para você. Conheça o nosso e-book Inglês para Viajantes Desesperados. Ele foi criado especialmente para ajudar pessoas como você a se sentirem mais confiantes e preparadas para se comunicar no exterior. Não perca tempo. Assista ao vídeo explicativo agora e descubra como ele pode te ajudar a falar inglês com mais segurança em qualquer situação.
Que viajar ao redor do mundo é o sonho de muitas pessoas, isso todo mundo sabe, não é mesmo? Mas, infelizmente, a maioria das pessoas não se sente confiante para sair do próprio país, devido a não saber falar inglês. Isso, na verdade, é totalmente compreensível, pois ninguém gosta de se encontrar numa situação desconfortável, principalmente em um país onde você não conseguiria se comunicar com outras pessoas e resolver problemas básicos como comer, por exemplo. E se você pudesse aprender a se virar em situações de viagem, desde situações no aeroporto, como passar pela imigração, fazer seu check-in no hotel ou até mesmo pedir direções na rua? Isso te deixaria mais tranquilo? Essa é a proposta do e-book Inglês para Viajantes Desesperados. Com ele, você vai aprender a se virar nos mais diversos tipos de situações de viagem, tornando sua viagem a melhor e mais tranquila de todas. Então, eu espero que você goste muito desse e-book que foi feito com muito carinho para você, que só de pensar em fazer uma viagem internacional já fica desesperado.